leave minor visual effects lasting for months. View the illusion at your own risk. The developer is not liable for any negative or damaging effects that occur with the result of this game. We recommend providing this warning for anyone else who may be viewing. Use of the illusion can be turned off in the settings. Whatever.
Let's hope I can drive later. Establishing connection.
Should I turn off the light and make it extra spooky?
That's okay.
I'm gonna turn off the light.
Please respond with no. And if I respond with yes. Connection unstable. Oh, what the?
What'd you do?
It said please respond with no. So I responded with a yes. Please respond with no. I hit yes.
Wow.
Tell me what to do. Should I hit now?
It's gonna kick you out again.
Please respond with no. Beginning cognitive success. Is the ocean red? No. Is Curious George's tail shorter than his finger?
Trick question. He doesn't have a tail.
Doesn't?
He does not have a tail.
So no.
I mean,
well,
yes. What? Curious George doesn't have a tail.
Are you fucking serious?
That's a trick question.
So that means it is shorter than his finger.
Yeah, that's what yes would be.
Is it shorter than his finger? Yes. Yes. Please respond with no. Please respond with yes.
Please respond.
Please
These
respond
nuts.
Beginning cognitive success.
This is Monopoly Man's monocle, but he also doesn't have a monocle.
No.
These are all trick questions.
No. Does 2 plus 3 equal 5?
Yeah. Is a shoe smaller than a house?
No.
Depends if you're an elf.
Depends on the size of that shoe.
Not true.
Is the ocean red? No.
Alright, you're healthy.
That's what they think.
That's what the COVID test looks like.
Is your name Thomas?
Thomas Mandela.
No.
Oh, is this a Mandela effect thing? Is that what this game is?
No.
With the monocle and the Curious George?
Are you 13 years old? No, I'm older.
You're a big boy.
So I know.
Yes.
Were you born in Wyoming? No.
Is your mother's first name Angela?
No.
Patient has failed self-identity
What
testing.
the fuck?
Hello. James Mass.
Ooh.
James Ass. If you're reading this, don't be alarmed. This may be absurd to you, but you are currently in a coma. Your brain waves indicate that you are currently hallucinating or dreaming. We do not know what you may currently be experiencing, but it is very important that you follow my instructions in order to wake up. It is very likely that you have recently experienced a loss of identity.
No.
To help you regain your identity, we will be stimulating your dick.
It's one of those kind of games.
Due to graphic nature, viewer discretion is advised. Do not
let your mind alter these memories. If your memory becomes too unstable, you may be unable to wake up.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
So it's gonna suck.
Chain of Memories, head ass. 1. Did it crash? Oh, I don't know.
Look around the room.
Oh. A spooky thing's gonna happen. When's the last time you played a spooky game, Dennis?
Yesterday. It was called Life. So I'll get water a little more. I can't touch anything, though.
Yeah, it's called consent. You can't walk?
Nope.
Just gotta turn around and have spooky things happen. Toad County. Earth. Did you notice the front board has changed? Click on it to change it back.
Yeah, it's black. Oh.
Do not click on objects that have not changed.
I want you to take a good look at your surroundings. Pay very close attention to the things around you. Now, close your eyes. If you're indoors, do you remember what colour the walls are? Do you remember where the lights are? If something in your surroundings were to change, like the texture of the ceiling or the position of items in front of you, would you notice? We like to believe that our memory and perception form true snapshots of the world around us. But upon closer inspection, we begin to see that they are just fragile fabrications constructed by our brains. On today's episode of the Natural Sciences podcast, we'll explore the nature of our memories, perception, and the brain.
It's like the Squidward fancy music.
Memory is something that we rely on each and every day. On a basic level, we use it to fabricate our keys and to remember computer passwords. However, on a more fundamental level, memory plays a key role in our personal identity, beliefs, and behavior. Without memory, we wouldn't have any real connection to the things we've accomplished, the events we've experienced, or the people we love. 17th century British philosopher John Locke argued that personal identity, or the self, is founded on memory. That is to say that your memory is what defines you as an individual over time, not your physical body.
Think one of those lights.
Nonetheless, even though we trust our memories to form our beliefs and identities, our memories themselves are highly erratic. To talk about this, we are interviewing Dr. Agatha Cage, a psychologist at the University of Michigan, about the nature of human memory. So, what is memory, and why is it important?
Maybe the desk?
That's a good question. At a basic level, memory is just
You died.
I died.
I want you to take a
What
good
the actual-
look at your surroundings.
What the
Pay
heck?
very close attention to the
Who the
things around
heck?
you. Now, close your eyes.
This is white.
If you're indoors, do you remember
That's
what
brown,
colour
black.
the walls are?
The time
Do you remember
is
where the lights are?
2:37.
If something in your
Oh
surroundings
my God,
were to
33.
change, like the texture of the ceiling or the position of items in front of you,
Marble
would
ceiling,
you notice?
white wall.
We like to believe that our memory and perception form true
Brown
snapshots
doors.
of the world around us.
The
But
window.
upon closer inspection, we begin to see that they are just fragile fabrications constructed
walls
by
are
our brains.
the lights
On today's episode of
two.
the Natural Sciences
This
podcast,
is 2 and
we'll
3.
explore the nature of our memories, perception, and the brain. Memory is something that we rely on each and every day. On a basic level, we use it to help locate our keys and to remember computer
wall.
passwords.
That wall.
However, on a more fundamental level, memory plays a key role in our personal identity, beliefs, and behavior. Without memory, we wouldn't have any real connection to
You
the things
sneaky
we've
little
accomplished,
bastard.
the events we've experienced, or the people we love. 17th century British philosopher John Locke argued that personal
That blackboard
identity,
changed.
or the self, is founded on memory. That is to say,
You can
that
get me
your
killed
memory is what
and molested
defines you
by that
as
little
an
kid.
individual,
Molested
Oh.
not
by a
your
kid.
physical body or
It's gonna be
soul.
like, woo!
Nonetheless, even though we trust
Molester.
our memories to form our beliefs and identities, our memories themselves are highly
Those are-
erratic.
those are-
To talk about
the-
this,
the
we are
gold.
interviewing Dr. Agatha Cage, a psychologist
Oh,
at
the
the University
desks.
of Michigan, about the nature of human memory. So, what is memory, and why
that
is
changed.
it important?
That's a good question. At a basic level,
That's a good
memory is
question.
just the way our mind stores and remembers information. However, such a basic definition would understate its importance. We need memories in order to get a
No
basic
chairs.
grasp of the world
I ain't even
around us.
sitting in the
Memories
chair.
tell us who we are, the things we've done, and our goals in life. It's difficult to properly convey its meaning to us as human beings, so it's more true than most people think. Research has shown us that memories aren't these static snapshots of the world around us. Instead, they're more like malleable stories about the past. Memories. The
I
first
don't get
experiment
it.
I'll talk about
You just
was
gotta
conducted
click
by
on
Professor
things that
Elizabeth
change,
Loftus
Dennis.
and some of her colleagues
but
at the University of Washington.
That's scary.
The setup
Change
was
is
pretty
scary.
simple. Researchers showed
Losing your
participants a
memories is
video of a
scary.
car crash. Participants were then asked one of two questions. The first was along the lines
these
of
people
approximately how fast were the cars
I don't
going
know.
when
They're
they
probably
hit
gonna ask
each
me
other.
questions
The
about
second
it
was
after this.
approximately how fast were
This is
the
like
cars
going
going
to
when they
school.
smashed into each other.
And then your teacher's just talking,
Despite
and
the
you're like
fact that
looking around the room.
participants saw the
Maybe that's
exact
changed
same
too.
video, the participants that were asked the second question claimed that the cars were traveling
And they ask you a question,
significantly
you're like, huh?
faster than the participants
Did
who
the
were asked the
blackboard
first
change?
question. A follow-up study showed that
No.
when asked a few weeks later
stayed like
whether
that
there
the
was
entire
broken
time.
glass at the scene,
No, it's
the
changed
participants
twice.
who were
Oh, it
asked the
has.
second question were far more likely to say that there was than those who were asked the first question.
changed.
There was no broken glass in the video.
The floor
These
changed.
memories included things like
The
committing
desk
a
changed?
crime or getting
No, the
attacked
desk
by a
looked the
dog.
same.
They always
All of
had
this
two
implies
levels?
that our memories aren't just fallible, they're exploitable. Our brains are capable of just making up stories about the past and convincing us that they're true.
Desk too.
So, we've established that memory is fundamental to our experiences and identity. We've also established that
everything's
memory is
changing.
highly error-prone and flawed. How do we reconcile these 2 points? How do we know what parts of ourselves are real and what parts aren't?
What?
Ultimately, we
And
can't
what?
know. Our understanding of ourselves and of the world is fundamentally
The floor
flawed.
changed.
In criminal psychology, there is a well-known case of a woman we call Jane Doe. Initially, her case was used as well-documented proof of repressed memories. In 1984, when Jane was 6 years old, she was interviewed about sexual abuse allegedly committed. Jane Doe is quoted as
All I
saying,
have to do is
"What are
work."
we if not our life
So this woman
experiences?
starts.
If we are to
talking.
believe that those memories are as fallible as some researchers want us to believe they are, what does that
She
leave
talked
us with?
forever.
What are we doing here?
Breaking news coming out of Torrid County, Wyoming. Police are looking for a missing 12-year-old child named Timothy McCullough, who authorities believe is in danger. He's 5 feet tall with short brown hair and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a blue t-shirt and gray shorts. Torrid County police say that he may have been with his estranged father, 37-year-old John McCullough, who has recently escaped from prison. If observed, please call 911.
Ah! Oh, Lord.
Please wake up. Alright. Please. Wow.
Yes, perception is really a funny
You're in
thing.
prison.
I think most people take for granted the idea that what we consciously perceive is actually an
Checkerboard,
accurate
black and
snapshot of reality.
A saw.
Most people seem to think that our
What is this?
perception is just a
What is
window
this
into
game?
the world around us.
A chair.
What do you mean by that?
Wheelchair.
Is that not true?
Well, it's pretty clear to tell that we don't always
hello.
consciously perceive everything that
Four
our
on
brain
there.
receives
Ceiling
as
is gray.
input, right?
There are two
If you
lights
did,
and
you'd be
one
able to
light.
see the blood vessels inside your eyes, and you would always feel
God.
your heart beating. But we don't.
Oh, I got a puppy.
Our brain selectively attends to certain aspects of our perception.
Sure, but it's still a form of reality. Perhaps just a snippet of it, right?
Good one.
That doesn't seem to be the case either. I think one of
Wow,
the
took a
most
start.
clear ways to show that is through illusions.
Good one.
Illusions show us how the brain alters our...
Piss poor.
You sat in a chair
Oh, I
and
see.
also didn't
Yeah,
notice the
make it
color.
harder.
If I changed the
change.
color of your chair or your carpet when your eyes were closed,
Fuck. Oh.
would you have noticed?
Fuck.
What about the color of my desk or the items on it or their position?
You're gonna die.
Here's another example for the listeners.
You're gonna
at home.
die.
Nope.
You've probably seen the Google logo countless times. Can you tell me what color the letter E is in the logo? And what about the color of the second G?
Nope.
If they were to swap colors one day, would you notice?
Well, I have seen the logo many times, but
Nope.
can't seem to recall the answer to those questions.
Can't seem to recall.
I've
Oh, shit. Oh.
Exactly.
I thought you said you were
And
good at
that's
this.
how your brain gets away with it. It doesn't
Say a lot
have to
of things.
remember the entire world inside your head.
Nope.
It just needs to hallucinate the tiny
Nope.
sliver you actually
Nope.
pay attention to.
No.
Everything
Nope.
else around you
We're gonna
could be constantly changing and you wouldn't even notice.
So then how do we know if we are actually experiencing reality?
Nope.
How do we know if we're dreaming?
Well, for one, it's impossible to truly know whether what you are perceiving is actually reality. For example, you could just be a brain in a jar that's being fed neural inputs. And if the inputs I'm feeding your neurons are the same as what they'd be receiving in a real world, it would be impossible for you to tell the difference. Like in the film, The Matrix.
Sure. I guess there's
sign
nothing you
change.
can do about that,
Oh,
but what
right.
about dreaming?
There is something called lucid dreaming, in which people try to be aware while they are dreaming. It generally involves closely inspecting reality. For example, lucid dreamers say that in a dream, they're able to pinch their nose but still breathe through it, or that they're unable to closely inspect themselves in a mirror. However, recent research has shown that this is only possible under certain conditions. I'm not going to dive into the details here, but there are different phases of sleep, and during different phases, you experience different types of dreams. Some dreams are almost completely indistinguishable from reality, although we tend to forget them when we wake.
And breaking news coming out of Todd County, Wyoming. Along with the previously mentioned 12-year-old Timothy McCullough, police are now also looking for a 13-year-old child named Thomas Mandela, last seen at Todd County Middle School. Authorities believe that the cases are related
Still
and
looking
that
for that kid?
47-year-old John McCullough may be behind both abductions. Both children are believed to be in danger. If you have any information, call 911. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
There's a story from the 3rd century BC Chinese philosopher Zhuang Zhao that illustrates the nature of dreams and realities. I dreamt I was a butterfly, flitting around in the sky. Then I awoke.
I'm a lonely lady.
Now I wonder, am I a man who dreamt of being a butterfly? Or am I a butterfly dreaming that I'm a man?
I don't get this game.
The clue from this is that we have absolutely no idea how the brain works. We have no idea what consciousness is, whether we have free will. There's a lot left to be discovered here, which is very, very exciting.
Get up off my back, Jack.
Also terrifying.
Breaking news, we have new developments coming out of Todd County. Authorities say that John McCullough has left a note at his latest kidnapping of 13-year-old Thomas Mandela at Todd County Middle School. The note confirms that he is behind the kidnapping. Mr. McCullough had recently escaped prison under several charges of medical malpractice at the now-closed Kirkbride Psychiatric Hospital, and is believed to have kidnapped his son Timothy McCullough, who was recovering from an unspecified illness at a local hospital. Police are still looking for clues as to this location. If you have any information regarding their whereabouts, please call 911.
Mostly.
How long is this game?
How long are you gonna keep doing this for?
And good evening. We have exclusive details, a new communication that could be from John McCullough, the alleged kidnapper of the 2 missing children. Earlier today, we received a
body.
letter that appears
Door
to be
open.
from Mr. McCullough,
Gray walls.
although investigators
Gray
are still
walls.
confirming its
Blue
origins.
chair.
The note reads as follows.
Picture.
My son has fallen ill and has
squiggles.
only a few days to
Dead
live.
body.
The government has kept him
3
locked up in a
jars.
sham hospital with hacks for doctors.
Chair with a
They're
brain.
claiming that his condition is terminal,
Chair with
despite
a
the fact
brain.
that I know exactly how to fix
Chair with
him.
a brain.
They're just looking to harvest his organs for money. I will transfer parts of Timothy's hippocampus to a new body.
There are 5.
He will be able
These
Gotcha.
surgeries resulted in permanent loss of cognitive functions, as well as death.
All right, thank you,
Turn you
Dr.
into a
Ulrich.
vegetable.
Up next, we have
Shut
interviews
the
with the
fuck
Mandela
up.
and McCullough families, both pleading for the safe return of their
Gotcha.
children.
Currently, we have
What if a
with
guy
us
pops out
Dr.
at you?
James
Gotcha.
Mass, an acclaimed
A guy.
neurosurgeon who
Kinda
specializes in dealing with comatose
Big
patients. His research, which involves a new method of awakening comatose patients,
Floppy.
is currently in the final stages of
Swinging
clinical
all over the
trials.
place.
Tell us about how you started along this line of research.
So my work builds off of the work
Like a
of
mace
man
attached to
named
it.
Dr. Adrian Olin.
Oh my god,
His
stop.
groundbreaking research showed that
With
some comatose
this
patients are fully
nonsense.
aware of their surroundings, but are unable to respond or consciously control their bodies. He proved this by using fMRI scanners, which would allow him to observe a comatose patient's brain activity patterns. Different thoughts produce different brain activity patterns. For example, thinking about being too liberal with a technique. Many people might not know that this technique only works with those who have relatively recently fallen into a coma.
Smell that, you.
We found that we are not able to wake up who have been in a vegetative state for longer than a week. This means that there is little time for deliberation when deciding whether or not to proceed. We've always obtained permission from the family of the patients and make sure that they are fully aware of the risks.
All right, thank you for speaking with us, Dr. Mass. Up next, after the short break, we will be interviewing Martin Dockery, the first patient to wake up from hippocampal stimulation.
Sweet mother of Jehoshaphat, this best be the last level.
Too good you can't draw a big tank.
Tell us how that experience felt.
It wasn't
Box squiggle.
frightening.
Get on the operating table.
Looking back, it was more surreal than anything.
Old
But
time.
while I was experiencing it, it was
open.
completely indistinguishable
Brain
from
with a pickle
reality.
in it. Box
I mean,
squiggle.
obviously, I can point out all of the inconsistencies now that I've awoken.
Red tile.
But like, it seemed completely
Gray,
real at the
gray,
time,
gray.
much like a dream.
Brain
And what
pickle.
exactly did you experience?
It felt just like real life, but also not at all like my real life.
Ah, fuck, I didn't look at the floor.
Like, for example, I was many years older. I had a job. I was in a different part of the country. In real life, I grew up in New York City. However, in my coma, I'd grown up in rural Kansas.
Nope.
Even my name was different. Like in my dreams. My name was Jack Prince, not Martin. In general, almost everything about my personal identity was different. It's difficult to describe the day-to-day without sounding completely mundane, though. Like, I would just wake up, do my morning routine, and then go to work. I vividly remember my job. I was a paper salesman in Pennsylvania. Like, I can describe to you the layout of the room and, like, where I sat. I would call potential clients and I'd try to convince them to buy our products. After work, I would head home. I would eat dinner with my girlfriend and watch TV or hang out with friends or something. Looking back, it was kind of what I thought adult life would be like when I was 16.
Well, to be fair, it seems like a fairly accurate portrayal. What did you experience when you were contacted by Dr. Mass?
It was strange, but not all that strange.
Naughty, naughty.
My friend Jim called me and asked me if I watched TV the previous night. I hadn't. He told me he saw the craziest thing on television. Someone had managed to hack the local TV broadcast and broadcast a virus to TVs that were tuned in at the time, including many of his neighbors.
Bullshit.
After work, I went to his house to try out the hacked TV. And when I turned it on, letters were slowly typed across the screen. It started by just asking a simple question. Something along the lines of, can you read this? Jim told me that he figured out that hitting channel up on the remote would indicate yes, and hitting channel down would indicate no.
Watch that channel.
So I answered a number of strange, very simple questions on Jim's TV.
Yeah, it did.
There were simple logic questions, basic knowledge questions, and some pop culture questions. I only knew the answer to some of the pop culture ones. But
After some time, it started asking me different questions.
Different.
Yeah. It asked me about what I now know is my real life. Like, for example, it asked me, is your name Martin Dockery? To me at the time, the answer was obviously no. I was Jack Prince, not Martin Dockery.
You didn't?
It asked me a number of questions like this about my identity.
Did I?
Like, for example, it asked me if I was from New York.
That's it. That's the game. Fuck this game.
Just wasted 45 minutes of my life.
Worth it?
No.
Not worth it?
No.
Didn't like that one, huh?
Even with the hair on my ass.
The hair on my ass.
Yep.
338. This is already lit. Border Cemetery. I heard there would be treasure buried in some of these graves. No, I'm in no hurry to return home. That hash-singing slasher fellow fell behind. There's no way he'll ever catch up. I think now's the perfect time to go grave robbing. Oh, Mr. Krabs. What the heck? Who made this? Is that a snail?
Scary.
That's a spooky snail. Who made this?
What are you supposed to do?
Dig up Spitty Jensen's grave. Dig up Wally the Walrus's grave. Dig up Captain Stupid's grave. Dig up Mr. Puff's grave.
Well,
Plunder all 3 mausoleums and then leave the cemetery. Alright, so I gotta find number 1.
he was number 1. He's got a big ass gravestone, remember? You're Mr. Krabs?
Yeah, well, I think we're Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs Wallet. This is grave. Mr. Puff.
Senor Puff. After you defeat the Puff.
After you defeat the Puff. So I think I'm gonna have to eventually, as I'm digging these graves, I think the hash-singing slasher's gonna show up. And I'm probably gonna have to avoid him while I'm digging up these graves. I'm guessing. Is that number 1?
Le Petit Hashing It's the Flying Dutchman. And someone else.
The hell What was that?
You're supposed to go, how's your sister?
Yeah, what are you trying to light? There's an invisible wall here.
What's his? Is that Mr. Krabs? There's a rock, too.
Alright, Mr. Puff again.
Mr. Puff isn't canon.
It's not?
Never married.
She was Mrs. Puff. Jenkins Storage Puff. Private Jet.
Boy, you best turn your light off.
I'm the Flying Dutchman. I'm the Flying Dutchman.
You're dead.
I'm the Flying Dutchman.
I'm dead. The hell I am. Oh fuck.
The hell you are, that's right. Did you see the hashtag slasher over there?
Is that him? The red eyes?
I think so.
So I got the Dutchman, I got this guy, and I got the slasher on my ass.
Hashtag.
Can I get away? This is the scariest game I've ever played.
What the hell's this?
I went stupid, rest in peace.
You have to bury him, don't you? Well, if I'm stupid.
No.
Captain Stupid.
Oh. 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 Uh-oh.
You are Les Screw.
How's your sister? I got away. Still on my ass though. Not enough time.
Two more?
Yeah, 2 more mausoleums and a bunch of graves. Digging holes.
Boy, you best run!
Dang. This game is horse shit.
Someone had crab for dinner.
This is literally just like Slender, but like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them instead of just 1. I don't know what that one guy is though.
The zombie guy?
Yeah. Is he from an episode?
Zombie. I don't think so. Hey.
No, I can't find him. Steven Hillenberg. Wow, that's dark.
Not dead, is he?
Yeah, he is dead. That's why they're doing that SpongeBob spinoff.
SpongeBob spin-off.
Where he's a kid and like
Oh, yeah.
camp or whatever. Alright, there's Mr. Puff. Now I gotta get back to that walrus.
You remember where it is?
Nope. It's just over here. Dutchman. I'm the Flying Dutchman. It's right here. Shut up, cat. Snail, whatever you are. Oh no, 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 no.
Boy, you best go!
All 7 degrees have been robbed. You are about to escape.
Go! To the invisible Pokemon man!
Ah!
Oh, you're screwed.
How do I get out of here?
Stop that. Yeah, the path.
Stay away.
I'm warning you.
This is some intense music right now. Right now. Okay, he left. There's the Dutchman now. blocking my path. They're getting smart. Fish are friends, not food.
We're on the fish program.
So we'll go to Dumble, Texas. Okay, I think this was like kind of where I started, right? Because I went straight and ran into that boat.
Let's go straight down.
Right over there.
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
There it is. My car. No, they turned it over. I think. Oh, no, that's right. I did it. I escaped. That was a pretty spooky game.
That one was pretty good. Special thanks to the crew and all my fans. You have to play now.
Classic. I have to?
Yeah,
What a great name for a game. For a horror thing.
Windkill?
Windkill, like windmill, but like not.
Killing. What's
Oh,
this
it's
one
the
about?
haunted PS1 logo. I don't know, I'll find out. I love the haunted PS1 stuff.
Is this as big as it gets?
Listen on. Like, yeah, I guess so. Well, what the?
I keep saying something when you get close to them.
Activate it said. Anyways, as I was saying, the haunted PS1 stuff is really good.
Never played it. What is it?
There's like these indie games that are like horror, but they all look and play like PS1 games. It's like an aesthetic choice a lot of these devs are doing nowadays. It's pretty cool. Did it break?
Hello.
It broke. It's supposed to be dead right now. Let's try that again. She lurks in the fog. Objective, activate all 5. I got 4 last time. That was pretty close.
You had 2.
I had 4.
You had 2.
I had 4!
It said 2 in the corner.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
I'm telling you, it said 4.
Oh, out of here with your 4.
Did.
Well, the bitch turned 2 off.
Oh my god, that bitch is fast.
It's supposed to be M's, ladies.
I think. Gotta juke it. Damn, it's fast!
Damn!
I don't know how to avoid it. Once it like catches on to you, it's like, oh shit.
Just keep juking. Just keep juking.
It's on my ass. It like bugs out. Every time, like the second time it kills you, it bugs out. I'll try it one more time. One more time.
Game Les Souks.
One more time.
Finish the there.
Are you finished with these nuts? No. Damn it, that was 4. Is this game even possible?
No.
Maybe if I go slower, they won't see me. Or hear me. Maybe it's like... Alright, fuck this game. Made for the haunted PS1 Summer of Screams Jam. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Pony.
Oh wait, what? Am I playing the game? I am playing the game.
What in the hell? What are you, the blue dot?
Huh? What is that noise? It seems to come from the dude just beating his wife.
Huh? What did you say?
That noise is coming from the neighbors. His wife's getting beat through hard times.
They're making love.
So what it sounds like. 2022. So this is in the future where there's no COVID.
No, it'll still be here. Damn, you ugly as fuck.
I wasn't expecting the mirror to work.
You ugly as fuck.
Oh, gotta get my mask.
Are you serious?
Because it's, I guess there's still COVID in 2022.
There's still the Rona.
Am I wearing a mask now?
Maybe you should wash your hands.
Man, put the mask on.
Mask. Never too safe.
Mask up. There you go.
Your game of the year right here. King of poop. Is there poop in the toilet? That's a first.
The janitor? It's locked.
Janitor's making love.
Man, janitor ain't doing his job. I'm your neighbor.
Hey, what exactly do you want? I heard noises coming from your apartment. I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Leave me the fuck alone.
What a prick.
Hell no,
Knock on the...
Is this guy home? What the hell's going on with this room? We are not allowed to leave our floor? What kind of apartment is this?
It's the times of the Rona. You can't go outside.
At least I had my mask on. Through the door. Well, that led nowhere. Yeah, you're telling me. That noise won't stop, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's getting late. I should sleep anyway. What is sleep? Alright, I get it.
Excuse me.
Annoying ass workers.
Go to sleep, sleep. You cannot sleep, there are enemies nearby.
Am I gonna get the sleep paralysis demons showing up?
You sleep in your mask?
What the hell's going on with my face?
You took some acid, dude. Are you finished with those errands?
Can I leave my floor at night?
Oh! What the actual flying fuck-a-duck? Are you serious? What the hell is that?
What?
What the fuck?
It's spooky.
Oh, this is in his walls.
Look at his walls. Like you said, it's the acid.
What up?
I've never seen you. Oh. I've seen you before in my dreams. Ugh, dreaming about me.
Where I am, Louise?
What do you mean, where are we? You don't recognize your home? This is home. Not to you, it doesn't. We live in the same building, apartment 501. That's impossible. Oh, of course, we all do.
Who the heck?
You want to hear a joke? Is it actually going to be funny?
Yeah.
There was once a man who could not dream.
It's funny.
And that's it?
Classic. That wasn't funny.
I'm glad you liked it. I said that wasn't funny at all. You liked that one, huh?
Want to hear a joke?
Yeah, sure.
Once was a man who could not dream. This is game of the year right here. Wow.
I do like this aesthetic. Is that a bug? It's a bug. Spooky. Wow, what a dream. I gotta remember not to drink milk before bed.
You sleep in your mask this time? You did. Weird ass.
It's been like this for at least 2 years now. When the mutation started. What? Don't overhose anywhere at all.
How do I get Amazon now? How do you eat?
Is this about COVID?
This thing's gonna get worse. There's that Raz again. No, it's again.
That Raz.
There's
that
the rise again.
There's that Raz again.
There's that Raz again.
Alright, bitch, you better open up. Oh. I was like...
Oh, what them's that?
Pizza, bro.
It's that big ass thing on the side.
Pizza. That's cheese.
A strange Jane Titch. Wow. Fascinating.
Are these rats? Oh no, they're bottles. (62951560817
867.
Am I gonna have to remember this? 6295156. I'm not gonna remember that.
Should have taken a picture. Can you move it again? Oh, he's a little pervert. Le perv.
I get it now.
The cheese is gonna tell you the numbers.
Yeah. I'm assuming we're gonna have to like look through this peephole, and then it'll show the numbers that we need.
Norman Bates looking ass. Now you gotta go around in town.
It's locked.
Do you have an inventory? Maybe you have to select the key.
Janitor room key. Alright, I have the key.
He's unlocked. Je m'appelle Cloud.
Those tools.
Oh my god, that hurts my head.
It's like breathing. That's fucked up.
I am so concerned.
Did I just grab a hammer?
An axe. A sledgehammer. Old and heavy.
Same. We're not allowed to leave our floor. There's COVID out there.
The crazy COVIDs is out there. That's what's out there. Break the cheese. Cut the cheese.
Remember the first time we played Anna?
Yeah, that
And
game
we were
was
like,
confusing
what
as
the
shit.
hell are we supposed to do?
We had to cheat.
We were like looking all over the place for things.
We just had to follow Cinnamon Toast Ken. Try that one again.
Mm-mm. Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
10 out of 10.
How?
Keep out.
Huh?
Keep out.
Yeah, apparently that's why I should have kept out.
Can you back out?
Back out. How did How did I get in? Alright, let's quit. Hopefully it didn't reset everything. Son of a bitch. Alright, I got the sledgehammer now.
We're all caught up.
We're all caught up. Now I gotta figure out what the hell to do.
Are there any cracks? Maybe try and sledgehammer through that wall that was open.
Over here?
Yeah. You couldn't have thought it was 5 minutes ago, Dennis. Oh, you gotta move the statue.
Did you hear that?
That was it.
Somebody's crying. Somebody's crying in the walls.
It's La Llorona.
Is that what she does? She cries in people's walls?
No, she cries and then steals your children.
Oh.
You never heard of La Llorona?
Why does she do that?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, she was married, and her and her husband had 2 kids. She found out her husband was cheating on her. So, to get back at him, she took the thing that he loved the most, which was his children, and she drowned them.
And she didn't love the children?
And she had instant regret. And now she's cursed to walk the earth, stealing children.
Forever?
Yep. Down in Mexico.
Damn. Sounds like a fate worse than death.
You gotta find the little peephole.
What the? I just grabbed this box. A crate, just a regular crate. I can climb onto.
Oh!
Oh.
It was 627.
Well, wait. How'd you remember that?
Because I'm good with numbers. Damn, Daniel. How'd you get up here?
I don't know.
There's literally no hole in the floor for you to crawl in. What the fucking shit? What the hell is this game?
What is that thing?
I don't know. Yep. Well, the Bible.
A place of respite.
That ain't gonna help us shit.
That's how you go when that thing's chasing you. Although I was too slow last time. What is this groaning bitch? It's locked. Right. There's the key, Hoss.
It's the bloody key.
That was easy. I can move forward.
I know. Not great.
Am I supposed to be moving?
Oh no, it froze again.
Unless I am moving.
Never mind. We're just stupid.
That's a weird effect. Whoa, you just spooked me. I'm a janitor. There are many floors, but this one is ours. Here to see how it ends. What ends?
Jump! Jump! Nope, I'm not ready to go.
Whoa, you spooked me. This whole conversation now. This whole thing. Who was the girl in the cave? Girl cave. So you've been playing too many video games. That's the truth. Something tells me you've already found him. Oh.
Found who?
The neighbor. He's dead.
Oh.
You're a smart kid, you'll figure it out. Will I though? Am I that smart? No business. You want no business with the virus nowadays? This is a COVID game. That thing, that's what happens when you get COVID. You turn into that big-headed bastard.
Anyway.
I guess let's get going. That's it.
You're kidding, right?
That was the whole thing.
Are you serious?
Oh.
What the hell was that?
It was a good game.
What?
It was good. What's the problem?
What part of that was good?
The part where you got told that joke.